Wanted to jump on here really quickly and give you a quick update on Shirley Strawberry's husband, Ernesto Williams' court case. Or should I say court cases with an ES at the end. So it looks like they had divided all of Ernesto's charges up into 4 separate cases, which means he will go in front of a judge 4 different times, or if it's a trial case, it'll be 4 trials. And that makes a lot of sense, especially since all of the charges are so in-depth. Like there's a lot of witnesses, there's a lot of merchandise, there's a lot of people. So it makes sense to divide everything up. So that's how it's stated right now, unless it gets changed again. Let me go into the 4 different charges for each case. Now, for the first case, there's going to be 2 charges of child P, along with 2 more charges of materials depicting children. The second case will be 3 charges of theft by deception. The third case charges consist of theft by deception and 3 financial transaction card for fraud. The fourth case charges consist of 1 count of aggravated sexual battery, 2 of RAPE, 3 aggravated sodomy, 4 sexual battery misdemeanor, 5 trafficking a person for sex. And there will be more charges rolling in. In the meantime, Ernesto's attorney has filed a motion asking the courts to reduce his bond. And they list a couple of reasons why they feel that the bond should be reduced. And the first reason states, defendant poses no risk to flee the jurisdiction or fail to appear in court. Now, in layman's terms, this means, I know you heard on those tapes that I said I was going to flee down to Florida with my girlfriend. Well, guess what? I'm not going to do it. I mean, really, that's what it means. I can't stand all this lawyer talk. The second reason, threaten or endanger any person or property in the community. In layman's terms, that means I have not beat anybody's ass. There's no record of me putting my hands on anybody. Number 3, commit any felony pending trial. This just means that I'm not going to break any laws and do any of that stuff that all those people are accusing me of. Number 4, intimidate witnesses or otherwise obstruct the administration of justice. And this means I'm not going to bully anybody that I think will be a potential witness, because that just might ruin the state's case. Now, as you can see here, bond was set at $800,000. And to be quite honest, that is a lot of money. And some people might say, but it fits the crime. You know, you can't be trusted around children and animals. You're stealing from everybody in sight. You need to stay in there where someone can watch you at all times, because if he gets out, he's criminal minded. He's going to do something else criminally. I mean, if you were listening to the tapes, the conversations, he says to his son, when his son tells him this is global, his reaction was, well, I have to do something to fix that. And if he gets out, that's the only thing that's going to be on his mind. Let me straighten this out so I don't get in trouble, and by any means necessary. I really do believe he will do anything not to go to jail. I mean, prison. He does not want to go to prison, the penitentiary, whatever it's called. He doesn't want to go there. Detention center, no way. All of it is out of the question. Now, get this. The rumors are that Ernesto had a social media account in which he posted a lot of the stolen merchandise. Yes, people, you heard me correctly. I mean, he thought that he was bragging and impressing everyone, when really he was turning state's evidence on himself. So I'm being told cops knew about this website way before they even approached Shirley. That is the rumors, people. That is the rumors. I mean, what was he thinking? There were cars, there was jewelry, there was a lavish trips, a lot of vacations. I mean, he was blowing money like it was going out of style. Now, get this. They're saying that Shirley Strawberry's signatures were on some loan application. And those kind of loans usually means that you're trying to take out loans for homes. You know, real estate type things. Well, is it just a huge coincidence that His girlfriend, Sonia, that he talks to on the prison tapes, is in the real estate business with a record of that consists of forgery and theft. Also on the tapes, they said that Ernesto was saying that he was going to go down to Florida to be with her. Well, this woman does not live in Florida. She has ties to Atlanta, more specifically Fulton County. And that's the same place that Ernesto is locked up. She also has ties to Tennessee. And I'm being told when she got wind that the public was on to who she was, she started closing down her social media. She even stopped calling Ernesto in jail because she didn't want to be taped anymore. It sounds like she went into an all-out panic. Maybe she has ties to this criminal behavior that Ernesto has, and maybe she doesn't. But, her behavior is suspect, I would say that. And I have some final words to say about Shirley Strawberry. According to the rumors, Shirley Strawberry world has turned upside down. She is no longer living that lavish lifestyle that Ernesto had provided to her, from stealing from other people. The rumors are she's no longer living in lavish Buckhead, Atlanta. I mean, if you haven't been to Atlanta, that's the Beverly Hills of Atlanta. Buckhead is very, very nice. According to the rumors, she's living like regular folk out in Smyrna. And not only that, she's renting the place. And there's nothing wrong with renting, but it's just that she's no longer living the posh life that she once did. And not only that, she's having a terrible time dealing with the whole thing. People said she appears to be depressed. She's withdrawn. I can't imagine what she's going through. I really can't. But with all due respect, Shirley, you knew that Ernesto was a criminal. I mean, please, he had been arrested 3 times in the marriage. He had been to prison before. I mean, you don't ask him, where do you get the money for a Rolls Royce and a Maserati? I mean, the list was long, people. It was long. Now, when I tell you guys that the vacations and the jewelry, I mean, it was just opulence at its finest. They went everywhere. Vegas, Dubai, Portugal, everywhere. I mean, it was an over-the-top lifestyle. And Shirley lived like some people might be thinking, maybe that's the reason Shirley turned the other cheek. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.